night gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Nuggets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Celtics, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler, also Tatum out there, and it's Dort in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, they've got Miracle Man. Miracle Man is out there with D, and it's Wong in at the shooting guard position. Dunn, wide open, he fires, hits the jumper in space. You know, at this point of the year, what's the main thing Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
I think at this point, the foundation that you've laid should be there. So now what you try to do is schematically, maybe you go through some different defensive coverages. You try some different combinations of players to make sure that guys can make that adaptability quick enough that if that becomes part of a playoff scheme, you're ready for it.
A steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And the dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Here's Miracle Man. A 20-point game for him in the win again.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Tatum kicks to Dunn. 5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. No good. Shot missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Ripped away. And they're moving it up. Goes up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
From 12 feet out. Miami no good on that time either.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Miracle Man. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Heat have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And it's in there.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wong, Dunn covering. Knocks it loose. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And there it is for him. Dunn's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Nice ball movement by Boston. To the middle, 6 to shoot. Here's Miracle Man, hits the jump hook. Miracle Man's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Tatum. Here's Butler, and it's Miami with another.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
And the turnover again by Boston.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Cincinnati. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Wall, and it's Covington in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Terrell, covered by Parker.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Heat in second.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Burks, the pass to Dunn. With some arc, and there's the nice layup by Burks. Burks has got his first basket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Terrell, the pass to Thibault. Here's Terrell. Burks covering. And the pass to Hollis-Jefferson. 3 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here's Burks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. 2 shots. Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
There's Hollis-Jefferson, and it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Up top, Burks, covered by Hollis-Jefferson, and that one drops for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Celtics trail by 6. Burks with the steal. Down low. Dunn left side. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Almost halfway through the season. Let's check out the standings in the East. You look at Boston, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Heat. They're sitting in 5th place.
And right now for Miami, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
Well, if they're going anywhere, it's going to be up. They've been playing like a very mature, focused team here in the early part of the season. Not at all like the team that so many people thought would be hanging around the bottom of the standings at this point.
Tatum finds Butler. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 6. Salvaderi defended by Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Tatum over to help. Here's Salvaderi. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat leading by 6. Lets it go with a 3. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 now.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Pass to Wall. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Burks. He's guarded close. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And Miami making a change here.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first. Quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
To the middle, here's Salvaderi. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Burks, the pass to Butler. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Hits it from three-point range.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of the period, they were up by 2 for the Heat. And that'll about do it as we get ready for...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game so far from Alec Burks.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second.